Hi there, welcome to Chatting with Real Mamas. You're chatting with the number one Momma Diva right here, Gina James. And today I want to talk about a little bit about discrimination and how people, treat people, and because of it might be the color of their skin, it may be because of their handicap or whatever. It may be because you left one job and went to another job, and people think that you're still that person. I just saw a friend of mine. She just had posted it on Facebook about her little well, not her little sister, her adult sister now. She has cerebral palsy, and she just turned 20 years old, and how people discriminate against her and talk about her, and and it's just crazy. It's just ludicrous. And then I was looking through different videos, because I'm always looking through stuff and trying to talk about things and everything, and I ran across this beautiful, gorgeous sister. You probably know and heard of her from World Star Hip Hop. Her name is Montana DeLeon, and she was saying about how, on one of her tapes, about how she's no longer in the industry, and how she stopped because she realized what she was doing and she wanted to do something else. She realized that she was only hurting herself, and she was at a point in her life that she thought it was nothing else, that she had been abused, and she realized that was the reason why she was doing that. So now she changed, and a lot of people just won't let her be that new person that she's trying to be. And it's just so sad, because this is a beautiful black woman, has children of her own. At a time in her life, she did what she had to do. You hear me talk about things all the time about, when my husband and when we were struggling, and you hear me say all the time, I don't give a damn if I gotta go sell cookies door to door. That's what I'm gonna do to feed my family. Now, if I had to go out there and shake my ass on the street corner or on a dance pole at a club or whatever it is to feed my family, to pay my rent and bills, I would do it. I would do it. And if I changed my life after that and got a job or tried to do something different or whatever, who are you as the public not to want to accept that, because you still want this person to be the person that they were? And it's just insane. And it's the same way with people, with handicapped people, with folks, that other people that's going through something. Someone might treat you a certain way, and then when they come to your house and they realize that your little brother or your sister or your mom even or dad has a certain type of handicap, and now they don't want to fuck with you no more. They don't want to be around you and everything else, because they think it's like contagious or whatever else it is. It's ludicrous. It is ridiculous. And you know what? The worst of them all is we prejudice against our own people. And I'm talking about black folks. We're prejudiced against our own people. I'm mixed, and I always talk about, I'm biracial. If you look at my children, you see that they're biracial. Honey, we got everything in us: black, white, Puerto Rican, Indian. My 15-year-old son is Pakistan. His dad is from Pakistan. So we go through so much. But it's just, people always say, what, do you have problems? When we lived in Berwyn, they say, do you have problems out there? Was they acting funny? Yeah, we got some people that did it. I'm not going to say everybody. But for the most part, people were good to them because they fit in. A lot of times, we used to get all the time, are you Mexican? Are they half Mexican? And we used to get that a lot. But I embraced all my races, everything that we embrace them all. I mean, even with my children, our white side, our black side, our Puerto Rican side. My daughter just got back from Puerto Rico, and all she says all the time is, "Mommy, can we find our people that stay out there?" My dad, my people, he was from, God rest his soul, my dad's from Buffalo, New York, and I said, my husband said, well, why don't you do a tape and air that and let everybody pass it around, since you want to find your kinfolks in Buffalo, because my father's passed away. Majority of everybody on my dad's side has died. My grandmother has passed away. My grandfather, my uncles and aunts, they're all gone. And so I would love to try to find some cousins and some other kin from my dad's side of the family. And like I said, we was from Buffalo, New York. My sister Dolores was born in Buffalo, New York. And so I would just love to find that side of my family. But it gets so crazy when certain people wants to discriminate against you because of your color of skin, especially when you're them, especially when they're. I used to get it all the time. The dark skinned girls didn't like me because I was too light, and then you get with some of the light skinned girls, they don't like you, because your boobs is bigger than theirs or whatever, for whatever reason, and then you get it you get it from both sides. My daughter, one of my daughters, was in a situation on her school bus where the bus driver thought her brother was Mexican. I'm talking about my son, who was half Pakistani, and the bus driver said, "No, I'm talking about that Mexican boy back there. I'm talking about him. He the one. He was writing on the bus." And my daughter's trying to tell, "Well, that's my brother. What did he do? So I could tell my mom, that's not your brother. That's not your." And she was so discriminative that she really wanted him to be Mexican, and she wanted to make him do something. And when my daughter tried to step in, this woman got really unruly. So it's just ridiculous and crazy how people want to discriminate against you, or they look. I tell my husband, everything is visual. It's always visual. Before you even open your mouth, people are looking at you because it's visual. If you look a certain way, they don't want to fuck with you, But then when you talk and everything, they be like, "Damn, I didn't know you was that person." I used to get all the time when I would go places, because if I saw something that was going on, I wouldn't smile, so I would be sitting like. And people would say, "God, oh, I know she mean. I know she just a firecracker." I would go places with my husband, and I'd be. And they'd be like, "Damn, I know she mean as hell. She firecracker." And my husband, he'd be like, "Yeah, she could be." But then when I get to talking, they'd be like, "Damn, Mama Gia was cool as hell." And that's, I don't care who you are. I don't care what color you are, baby. I love them all. I love them all, shapes, size, forms, or whatever, because that's what's in my family. If you look at my son, please, my son is like 3 times my husband's size, and my kid's size. So I love them all. If you're good to me, I'm going to be good to you. It's no reason for me not to like you and to discriminate against you. And it's so sad when people, when they do that, when you hear that, when that goes on. It's just really, really, ridiculous. And I just wanted to say that, if you're that person, and before a person even gets to open their mouth, you're stereotyping them because of the way they look. Don't do it. Wait and see what type of reaction they have. If a person tells you that they've changed their lives and they're trying to change their lives, and they're not that person that they once were, give them a chance. Give them a chance and see. And then if they don't, and you see them going back out there, then you leave them alone. Montana De Leon said how she took all her videos down and just, pictures and all that stuff, and she wanted to leave that in the past. Well, fucking let her leave it in the past. Leave her the fuck alone. She's trying to do something new and something positive with her life for herself and for her children. And when you've been abused sexually, mentally, and all of this, it takes a while for you to change and to get past that. And we're going to do videos. I'm going to do a video about that as well, about, molestation and people abusing you, physical, mental. I've been through it. I know some of you have been through it, or either someone that's been through it. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe this could, help somebody else. So, I just want to say, give a person a chance. you know, before, you know, because you think you're already judging them just on their outer appearance, you know. Sometimes the ugliest, fucked up person on the outside could be the beautifulest, nicest person you ever want to meet on the inside. And the beautifulest person, you be like, damn, that bitch is bad. Beautiful, gorgeous on the outside, but on the inside, you know, she can be like the nastiest person, nasty attitude, you know, just filthy, just fucked up. Her whole spirit and everything could be fucked up. So you never know. When you look at her, you might say, damn, she's a beautiful person. And then when she starts speaking out her mouth, you be like, damn, fuck that bitch, you know. So you never know. That person that you thought that didn't have the looks and all this stuff, you be like, damn, you know. And I used to tell my girlfriend, I said, you always wonder, because we would go to the Taste and hang out downtown and all the time, and she always complained about how, shoot, I want me a man, I want a certain type of man, girl, he got to be drop dead gorgeous and fine. And we would see women that, I'm not going to call them ugly, but that didn't look so hot, you know, wasn't a hot girl, but she would be with a, woo, fine ass guy. And I told her, I said, you know why that is? Because I bet you she's treating him like a king. That's probably the best woman he ever had, and he don't mind walking down the street with her because she gives him what he needs and not what he wants. So when you see that opposite attract, and you be seeing this, even for the men, you see a beautiful, beautiful woman, you know, with this guy, and you be like, damn, why the fuck? I get it all the time. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I'm 43 years old, gonna be 44. My husband just turned 33 in March 9th, and every time we go, so I get it all the time. People be like, they tell my sons, my daughters, and them, they even whisper it in my ear, damn, why are you with him? You know, and they don't understand that I had everything I ever want. Nice cars, you know, always kept a nice crib, everything, money. They would give me whatever, but that wasn't what I needed. That was what they would give me, what I want. What I needed was some companionship, somebody to be a real father to my children. And that's what I got from, you know, from my husband. Even though, you know, he slipped up and fucked up, like I said, we've been on that subject before. Every man cheats. Every man fuck up, even if it's just once, you know, they all do it. That it happens. But he was a real father, is a real father to my children. You know, when we got together and things were good before he went and ventured off and everything else, you know, he caters to, even now, like I told you, with the slushy, you know, he would go, honey, my car is down. You know, I'm looking for a new car and everything. But when he has to walk, he would get up and walk and go to get my slushy from Speedway and walk back. And a Speedway, I'm going to do an interview one day. I'm going to Speedway and I'm going to interview them so they can tell you for themselves how much through rain, sleet, snow, storm, whatever, that my husband walks up in there every night just about to get my slushies. So that's a man that's giving you what you need. You don't even have to ask. I'll be sleeping in the bed sometime, laid out, and then I'll wake up and he'll say, there's your slushie right there. So, you know, that's the type of person you want to be with, someone that gives you what you truly need and not what you want. And when a person says that they've changed, give them a chance. You know, I gave my husband 3 chances. I said, you know what, like they say in baseball, you know, third strike, you out. So, you know what, it's like, you know, I told him one more time. If this shit don't work, it just don't work. But, you know, when a person say they changed their lives and they changed everything, give them a chance, you know. So until next time, I love you guys to death, and peace. Ta-ta for now. Oh, I forgot. God bless.